Hey everybody, just checking in here. It's a Saturday night. I'm at work. I sat down tonight and I had some downtime at work tonight, like I always do, and I gathered up some receipts from the grocery store that me and my wife had accumulated over the past couple months from March to end of to May and of this year. And I was sitting there doing a budget, and this is for people who are married. If you're single watching this, it could apply to you as well. But I'm just kind of wondering, how do you all go about budgeting groceries? Because we spend probably on average of $5.50 a month for groceries. Last month in April, it totaled around $670 for groceries. And between the both of us, I know that's probably around $300 or $400, but or $250, but I just did the math wrong there. But essentially, we're spending a lot on groceries. I feel like for a couple, that's kind of a lot. And my wife got in this discussion months ago. We were talking about it, and she wants me to start footing the bill. She wants me to start paying for groceries and contributing. And I'm just thinking, I just got out of credit card debt. I had over $35,000 in credit card debt that I paid off single-handedly by myself, but a lot of it I got help from my wife, who helped me pay for groceries. And now I realize that my wife has paid almost exactly the same amount of money into paying for groceries each year that I did paying off my credit cards. And I had I just paid off 11 grand on a credit card a couple months ago, and now I still have about $1,200 on it that I accumulated. I spent a bunch of money and put it on there. I went out to eat and bought a bunch of stuff, and I realize now, without my wife helping me out, I probably would still be in credit card debt. If she made me pay for half those groceries, I still would be in credit card debt. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my wife. Don't get me wrong. She has done a lot. She's contributed. She's foot the bill on the groceries for the past few years that we've been married. And I'm thankful for that. And I'm wondering how you all do it if you're married. Do you go line by line, like a budget? Do you take cash to the grocery store? Do you use a credit card? Do you use a debit card? How do you budget out your groceries? Is it the same every month? Is it different? How are you going about paying for your groceries? Because I know, looking at the receipts tonight, I was mesmerized by it all, because a lot of that food is wasted. We don't use all that food. And a lot of the food that we bought perishes pretty quickly. It's perishables, of course. All food is perishable. It has expiration date from the time that you get it. But a lot of it's dry food, snacks, crackers, chips, cookies that you can store in your cabinet for months on end. And a lot of that's just unhealthy food. A lot of the good stuff, what you should eat, is really just plants. You should just eat plants. I mean, you'll be healthy. That's all you really need. And if you can cut out sugars, sodas, candy, you're going to save a bunch of money, because a lot of those expenses are pretty much junk food. It's just junk food. I was looking at the receipts and I'm like, okay, what are the essentials here? Okay, veggies for juicing, water. I need water. I drink bottled water, alkaline water. It's I don't drink the tap water. It's gross and disgusting. So I'm thinking, dude, half of this is shit. Half of this stuff we're buying is junk. It's made in a factory. It's like places where I work. There's places like this, across the street, where they make salads across the street where I work at, and it's good, healthy, organic food for the most part. I don't know if it's organic, but it's healthy. It's salads. They distribute salads and prepackaged salad kits. And I mean, for the most part, that's pretty much healthy. But then where I work, they're making sanitizers and shampoos and nasty chemicals that are going in your body. You don't know what's in that junk. And then there's other places around the world, they're making good, healthy, organic food for the most part. And that's what you need to eat. And so I'm looking at this receipt and I'm just thinking to myself, how are we going to do this budget? How am I going to, what am I going to contribute, quote unquote, to this so-called contribution? this like food contribution or something. How am I going to do this? So I'm kind of wondering, chime in, comment below, and just let me know, how are you all budgeting for this? Because I'm at a loss here. I feel like I don't know what to do. Should I just maybe pay, just say like a flat rate of like $200, $300 a month, contribute, like pay half the bill for the month, or should I break it off into like every week, like pay for it? And here's the thing too, is like we don't have a shared bank account. So I'm wondering, like, how do y'all go about doing this when you're married? Who has a shared bank account? Raise your hand. I mean, like, do you all budget when you're still using the same account, or do you take resources and funds from another account and put it in there, like budget from that? Like, how are you all doing this? And so I'm curious to know, like, let me know, because this is all just a new concept to me, and it's just, I'm overcomplicating it, I think. But hope you're all doing well. Thanks.